M says, you agree with Trevor Noah, America needs segregation. America needs segregation.
Next on deck with Tim Black.
I don't know, man. First of all, I don't like Trevor Noah. You know what I'm saying? I tend, when you told me Trevor said it, I tend to want to find holes in it because Trevor's never said anything really that was important or that was truly helpful. Like, remember that time he put out this video, was kissing black women's ass? It's like, yeah, black women, black women.
But black women in particular, they know what shit is. Genuinely. Yeah, man, I'll tell you now, do yourself a favor. You truly want to know what to do or how to do it, or maybe the best way or the most equitable way, talk to black women. They're a lot of the reason that I'm here, and so I'm grateful to them. I'm grateful to every single one of you. This has been an honor. Thank you.
Black women, black women, and black women, and black women. And if you want to do something right, you have to put the black women in and learn that the black women. And I'm like, meanwhile, he's dating all white girls. And the writers for his show are all white guys. You know what I'm saying? And his comedy is all white people comedy. You know, it's like, but, you know, when he found out his show was in it, he was like, you know, black women, and, you know, you have to have black women. If they want to understand the world, I listen to black women, and black women, and black women, and black women, and black. You know, Godfrey does the same thing. Black women, black women, black women, black women. It's like they get the thing, you know? It's like everybody gets the cheat code. All they got to do is pretend like they care about black women. Ain't what Dr. Umar does. Black women, black women, black women, black women, queens, 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 you know? Yeah. It's like this. That's what you got to do. And then easy selling. Just pretend to like black women. Okay, so back to your question, man. Segregation.
Do you think that integration was the right move? Like, and now I'm separating two things, because I know in America people are like, well, of course, I mean, there was racism and there was segregation. And I go, yeah, no. I'm separating them. It's a loaded question.
Yes.
But I would love to know if you think integration was the right solution, maybe, on the other side of, you know, what America, of civil rights.
Yeah.
Tim Black's BS detector.
Tim Black's BS detector.
Tim Black's BS detector.
Nah, man. We need money. Yeah, we need money, Johnson. We don't need segregation. We need money. We need money. See, white people, there's a fallacy, right? There's a fallacy, guys. Let me tell you, let me break this down for you. There's a fallacy that many black people live under that we need to rectify. White people don't like white people. Yeah, you don't understand. So a lot of black people need to hear this because they don't listen. White people, it's not that white people like white people. White people like money. So, for instance, white people was working white kids to death. Literally to death. They didn't even bury them. They just work them to death when they died in the factories. They just pushed the body out the way and put another kid there. This is what they did, okay? They didn't care about the kids. You know, white people did not care about white kids. This idea that white people care about white people is a fallacy. There's no bigger lie. You know how many white people killed white people? There are a lot of racist white people because those are the broke white people that think that they are better than black people. But the white people with money don't like anybody unless they have money. And they want to manipulate the people in order to get more money. So segregation is not the problem. The problem is money. Because if you have money, people treat you better. Just because you got money, because if you got money, you can get a good lawyer and sue the shit out of them. If you don't have money, nobody's worried about you. I don't care what color you are. You go anywhere where there are poor people, cops are taking advantage of them. There are not a lot of black people in this country, fam. It seemed like it when you watch, you know, Tubi movies. But there are a lot of places, there are not a lot of, it's already segregated. See, Trevor, he's smart, but he's smart dumb. You know what I'm saying? Because there are a lot of places you could go in America where you won't see any black people. I've been places where I was looking around like, where are the blacks? There were no blacks. I went to Salt Lake City, Utah. I saw like 2 black people, and they were surprised as hell to see me. We scared each other. Like, so we already segregated. This idea that America, Chicago is the most segregated city in America. It's already segregated. That does not mean you will be able to afford your Netflix and your Spotify account. You know what I'm saying? Or to go to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? And forget just going to the doctor, being able to afford if you got a problem. It ain't going to the doctor that's the problem. It's the diagnosis. It's the cost of medication. They always want to put you on something, then you got to pay for that. So you know what I'm saying? So, nah, man, Trevor Noah saying things that he heard other black people say, and he don't know shit because he ain't black, nor does he is socialized with working class black people. But the gateway drug to success in mainstream is black people. Make no mistake about it. I mean, the gateway drug, let me repeat that. The gateway drug to success in America is black America. Middle class, lesser middle class, it's urban city, it's inner city, it's South, deep, dirty South, it's working black people. That's the gateway drug. That's who everybody wants to be. Nobody wanted to be Roberto, like, what's his name? Carlton Banks. Nobody wanted to be him, right? Nobody. America wants to be the whole, not just America, the world wants to be poor black. Every country you go to, they're not imitating Carlton Banks. They're not imitating Obama. They're not imitating, what's fat bastard? What's his name? Stephen A. We're not imitating Stephen A. or Jason Whitlock or Candace Owens. They're imitating working class black America and what those people like. That's considered cool. So it's not segregation, it's money. That's the answer to the question. We need to put money in the pockets. And see, Trevor could not say this because Trevor worked for them people. He just wants to get back in. He wants to be relevant. But he only was known because he was co-signed by them people at that network. Without that network, he is unimportant. What is Joy Reid doing now? Who knows? Until she can get back with the network, she will go the same way. Where is Melissa Harris Perry? Where are these people? It is what it is. And, without a network, unless you build it on your own, there's nothing. And if you're not using the collateral, the credibility, the true collateral is black America. Make no mistake about it. Everybody knows it. And that's why they're so upset. That's why they're so angry with us. It's because it's never been cool. It's never been cool. Even the most popular white country singer, what's his name? Pickle or something? Gumbo? What's his name? Big fat dude, right? And I can say that because I'm a big guy too. You know what I'm saying? But I forget his name. Pillsbury? What's his name? Powder Puffer, Cotton Candy, something. I forget his name. Big guy, right? Who knows this big guy? He wants to rap. You know what I'm saying? Even him. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Somebody knows his name. Big dude. Jelly Roll. Give it up for him. Jelly Roll, that's his name. Even Jelly Roll was a rapper. See what I'm saying? And that's, once upon a time, I know black people invented country music, and that burns white people up, man. Black people invented country music. Ain't that something? White people took it. And now they put their name on it. Now they mad that somebody else, that Beyonce can make a song. catering to the whites. But all you got to do, white people always like black women. They've always. Oh, come on, Johnson. They've always liked black women.
In honor of the great Paul Mooney, a Paul Mooney moment.
A Paul Mooney moment.
A Paul Mooney moment.
They've always liked the blacks, but nothing more than a white racist master was to get him some black hoochie. That's all it ever was, and they've always loved it. They just didn't want the missus to know about it. Bacon would be upset, but the reality was that's what they liked. And they would sneak on down in there, have them come visit them, and that's how it was. That's how the South was built. That's really what held that plantation together. Was black hips. That's what it was. Black hips and black cooking. That's what kept the plantation going. So it's nothing new. It's all in America. Everybody want to be a ninja, but nobody want to be a ninja, Tim Black. That's what it is. So we just have to be honest about that. And if we're going to be honest and we tell the truth, they know that it's us. It's everything. We are the best. Not DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled is a coward. He's not the best. We are the best. He knows it. We know it. They all know it. They're going to always know it. So even Jelly Roll is rapping. He was rapping. See what I'm saying? And that's what they hate. But see, at the end of the day, they want money. And as long as black people can, provide a way to make money, then, that's what they do. But yeah. So the racism is actually rooted in money. But the poor whites don't get it, and they don't have any money, and they don't get it, and they don't realize they are being exploited. Because white people really don't like them. They just want money. And if they're going to exploit them using the mechanism that's easiest to exploit them is their hate for us, which is fabricated and manufactured. And it's not everybody, but it is playing on that, which is just a fight for resources, which is really what it is, a fight for resources, which are being denied systemically for what? Money. So, I want to have these conversations. We can have this talk. We can chop it up, you know what I'm saying? And not just make it about, there he goes, Lawrence Jones, there it is. Lawrence Jones, slavery allowed them to steal our inventions. Yeah, absolutely. Intellectual property, we have our own IP. They took our IP and many things. And this is the type of stuff that the Nick Fuentes and Charlie Kirks and Candace Owens and, and all these people don't want to have, they never wanted to talk about it. They never wanted to have those conversations because it's too real. They don't want that. So,
perfect. You made it to the end of the video. I appreciate you. Now, Google thinks this next video is going to be perfect for you. It's right up your alley. So click the next video, watch that with me, and let's keep this politics going. You're built for this.